As they said when I was a youngin', we're getting to the short rows. You know, on the edge of a field, some of the rows will be a little bit shorter. That's how you know you're getting to the end of the field. We're getting in the short rows now. I got today, hopefully, by tomorrow I'll be done with school for this semester. I got other stuff going on, so I'm gonna run because I need to keep doing that because I'm fat. But we got Bible study and stuff this afternoon, so I can't spend all day working on that. But my plan is to run, go get my study guides done, see how I feel about those. I have a windshield repair to do, and depending on how long that takes, I might have time to get back to the church and take a final or two. I'm not real sure before Bible study, so we'll just see. I'd like to be done today. I just don't know if it's going to happen because we have Bible study at 5 o'clock. Or I may stay after Bible study, and I don't know yet. We'll play it by ear and see. But now, the run time, it is here. So as I said right before I ran, today is all about getting prepared for these finals. Now, I've always been a really good test taker. They don't make me nervous. They don't bother me. But I've always had two major struggles when it comes to taking tests. Number one, either I know it or I don't. So all of the test taking tips that they tell you about eliminate the wrong answers, none of that helps me. Either I know it or I don't. So that leads me to not even try on the ones that I don't know for sure. So it'll just be a guess. The other thing is that I tend to go through them fast. I've always been the first one to be done with a test. Like I said, I either know it or I don't. And I either know it or I don't. So I go through it, and if I know it, I answer it. If I don't, I don't. And then I'm done. And that brings me to what I'm trying to do better during this MDiv stuff is to be a little more cautious as I take tests. To be honest with you, that is sometimes worked out okay, sometimes not. But today, what that means is one of the tests is open book. The professors gave us a study guide. I can go through and I can get all the answers on that study guide. I can have it ready. And then I'll be able to take the test with that study guide, or I'll know where to find it in a book because it'll be fresh in my mind. The other one is Greek, which is not open book, and I'll either know it or I don't. There's one part that I have to download beforehand and fill it out and then take pictures of. That usually takes me an hour. It did on the last test that I took. It took me an hour to finish that whole thing. But today is going to be about preparation because both tests are due by midnight on the 13th. So I'm going to work really hard here for a few hours, try to get the study guide done, try to go over my Greek and prep and kind of get all that stuff done. Then I'm going to take a break and go do a windshield and not think about work for a little bit or schoolwork for a little bit. And then it'll be time for Bible study. So it's not going to be super exciting today, but we'll film some of it. So I got the study guide kind of figured out. I'm going to make sure I know where things are in the book and all that stuff. Got a little bit of lunch to eat and be studying for this. The chip repair that I have to do, we set up for 3 o'clock. So what I'll probably do is eat, study just a little bit for that exam, go do the chip repair, Bible study, church, and then I may take that exam this afternoon after Bible study. If not, I'll do it in the morning, and then I'll do Greek tomorrow, and then that'll be done. This exam, by the way, has to be done by noon tomorrow. The Greek one is midnight Wednesday, so I got that a little mixed up, but you know, it is what it is. Alrighty, well, it's time to go pick up this pickup and do the windshield repair. I've spent enough time here studying. I'm just going to leave this because we'll be back for Bible study. But now I'm going to go home and get everything set up and ready to go. Get the heat on in the shop, pull the car out, get my tools prepared, and then I'll go get the pickup. There's no key in the car, so I have to go get the key. All right, doing the first cycle. This is a big one too. So 8:30. See, it's dark, getting dark, but I'm going around and have to turn off everything here at the church. All the lights were left on. So we did Bible study tonight, and everybody just left while I was in my meeting. So I got to go in here and turn off all the lights. 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 Lock the doors. Oh, more lights. 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 Now I can go home after a long meeting.